Hello everyone, I hope all of you are getting ready for your midterm and I wish you good luck in there. And I have some important information that could be useful for you during the exam. So make sure that, most importantly, you record every step of the exam. Please keep in mind, write all the steps that you are doing in the exam in a paper or either in your notepad so that you can convert it to a PDF format at the end of the exam and upload it to the Canvas quiz. As you saw in the midterm mock exam, there will be a separate quiz question asking you to upload the PDF of your questions. And in certain questions, you will be asked to upload images. Like in two questions, we have asked you to upload images of your process. So keep that in mind too. So in this case, to avoid any technical glitches, I recommend you to find a PDF scanner for your mobile or some other scanning mechanism which is quick enough. And there are many apps out there. If you do not find one, please contact one of your friends. And still, if you cannot find one, please let me know up front, then I'll let you know what are the options that you can potentially use. And the midterm timing, that is the second mostly asked question. And as you all were cautious about the timing of the quiz 1 and also so worried about the timing of midterm, I am planning to give you all 2 hours of time for this exam. So we'll start the midterm on 9 a.m. this Friday 29th May, and it will go from 9 to 11 a.m. the same day, right? So you have 2 hours to complete your midterm. And when you are writing the midterm, please keep in mind you have to convert your answer script to a PDF form and upload it there as well. Therefore, please make sure that you keep extra time and to upload the quiz in your PDF to the Canvas, right? As per your request, your TA will be there for your support during the midterm, and you can log into your Collaborate Ultra session before the midterm as a usual lecture day. And your TA Sepper will be invigilating the exam, and you can throw in any question that come across you regarding the paper or any errors that you potentially want to clarify or anything confusing to you. Please don't ask any theory questions because he'll not be answering those. You should be aware about your theory by that time. And as I mentioned earlier, important again, in each question of the which are given in the Canvas, you'll see some space to put in your answer, type it in there. And at the same time, please make sure at the end of the exam you upload your PDF so that you get part marks. Otherwise, if you have not uploaded the PDF, there's no means for us to see whether you have done the correct steps, and if you have done minor mistakes somewhere, then we can follow through your work and then give you marks. Therefore, please take care of that one. As I mentioned, convert your answer script for all questions, include all the answers in that PDF and upload it as one file to Canvas. And one good resource that you can use during the exam is your formula sheet. It has all the formula that you may have learned during the past lectures in one place. So if you have already started using formula sheet when you are trying to answer questions, that will be handy during the exam. So if you have not started already, maybe you can just check whether it is it effective for you or not. Because as this is an open book exam, you may tend to look into internet books and all these possible resources, but please keep in mind these resources have limited help for a customized and randomized exam. Therefore, please make sure that you have studied well and you have your resources in place. And the paper will be based on 3 main processes. You will have to analyze 3 main processes. There will be few questions focused on each process, and you have to answer those, and it will be formed in a sequential manner to guide you to the final answer. So if you have learned your theory on processes, including polytropic process, very important, and let's say isothermal, isobaric, isochoric, all these processes we've learned, if you know what it is, then this will be helpful. And at the same time, please be aware the what is the work done during a process. Be familiar with your PV diagrams, how to calculate work, and if you are not familiar, please refer back. And also you should be familiar with your first law of thermodynamics for closed systems. We have been discussing about different problems related to this, and please refer your assignments and example questions done during the lectures and tutorials. So I highly recommend you try to complete all the questions done during your lectures, tutorials, and assignments. And please familiarize yourself with property tables, how to decide on the phase of a given substance by looking at certain properties, and what are the possible ways to configure that one. And please familiarize yourself with isothermal lines on PV diagrams so that you can determine what are the phases of a given substance, or isobaric lines on TV diagrams, so you can follow these methods to identify. And also you can look into VF and VG values and compare your specific volumes, or UF and UG values and compare your internal energy values. And this information will be helpful, as this is kind of a summary of what we've learned in the past lectures. And also you should be able to use ideal gas law, and you should know when and where to use ideal gas law. Please don't use ideal gas law in two-phase mixtures. You cannot use that in non-ideal gas situations. And as the name implies, this is for gases. So if you have any liquid, then definitely that's a no. So please familiarize yourselves when and where to use ideal gas law, so that you don't make any mistakes, fundamental mistakes during the midterm, right? Finally, again, importantly, please use your PDF scanner to scan your answer scripts, or like save your notepad on your tablet that you were writing during the exam in a PDF format, and upload that to the canvas. And when you are writing the answers in this paper or your notepad, please make sure that you put the question number and subsection number and all this information, and make sure you mention all your assumptions and everything you feel important, right? So that if anything is missing, then in the answers that we find in the canvas, then we can go back to your PDF and give you some marks for your attempts, right? All right, thank you very much, and please prepare yourselves. And the timing is good, so if you are prepared, I hope this time you will not have any timing issues. And be conscious and manage your time during the exam. You have 120 minutes to complete this, so basically you can divide the timing between questions by looking at it, and then move from there onwards, right? So again, good luck for the exam. Hope to see you all getting hundreds or very good marks. Thank you.